Hey guys, Callie Fab here, and today I'm going to do my empties! Yay! For May and June. I have quite a lot. To be totally honest, it is July 11th and I have put a few things in there from July. I truly just want to talk about them. I have recently used them so I know about them and I won't forget. And I just want to get them out of my collection to put them in my empties for the year or the recycle bin or the trash if they cannot be recycled. So let's do empties for the last 2 months. Also, for my lips today, or this video, I'm wearing the Bite Beauty Matte Cream Lip Crayon in the shade Glacé, or Glacé. And I absolutely love this. I always forget how much I love this color. I have like 5 of these, like mini sizes, that I got in Sephora Plays over the years, and I love these, you guys. They're so comfortable, so good on the lips. This color is just amazing. It goes with literally everything. Like, I don't know. I just love this. So I keep forgetting to use it, and I know I want to use this one up by the end of the year because I do have so many of them. So hopefully we can do that. Okay guys, so these are my empties. Quite a large number of them. Some things obviously are not going to be going to my year-end empties. I only have hair care, skincare, and makeup going in year-end empties. So if there's other things that I finished that I want to talk about, then I will do so, but those will just go in recycle or garbage. And yeah, we have quite a few things to go through. Some of them I have recently talked about on my Project Pan updates, so I won't be going into length on those, but I will say if I would repurchase it or not. Okay, I'm going to do all the bigger items first. So I have my Pantene Daily Moisture Renewal Shampoo. I did really like this. It was very cleansing. You really didn't need a lot of product, and I thought this was nice. It did last quite a while in my shower, especially with my long hair. Yeah, I guess I would repurchase this, especially if I had a coupon. That'd be fine. Then I finally finished this. It took me so long, like literally a year and a half, but this is the Burt's Bees Natural Face Essentials Soap, Bark, and Chamomile Deep Cleansing Cream. This is the one that I always keep in my shower. Right now I do have something different because I have finished this, but I will always repurchase this. This is like my back to neutrals type of facial cleanser. It is a cream base, so it isn't very like squeaky clean type, but man, it feels so good on my skin after I wash my skin. If my skin is super broken out, a couple of days using this, it'll clear it right up. I really love this product and I will always repurchase, especially because the price is like, I mean, the price is right on this. It's just not super expensive. I think it's like $6.99, $7.99, and I'm sure you could buy it on sale. And yeah, I would definitely recommend this. Then I finally finished something from Lush that's been in my shower for about a year now. This is the Jersey Bounce shampoo. It has sea salt pumps. Okay, it says sea salt pumps up the volume while lemon juice and olive oil deliver shine and strength. So I was basically using this as a cleansing scrub because of the sea salt in there. However, when I got this sample of this, I think I liked this sample way more than I liked the whole jug. I did clean it out so that I can return it to Lush during their like return program, like if you return a certain number of these and you get like a free face mask or whatever. So I will keep this and return it at some point to recycle it, but I don't think I'll purchase this one again. Also, it was quite expensive. I finished up this Herbal Essences Bio Renew Coconut Milk Hydrator, and it is an oil-infused cream. I was using this as my first step in my like after shower care. I always do like a cream or a serum around my roots till like halfway through my hair. I do an oil at the ends of my hair, and then I do a air dry like accelerator spray, and then I do my 10-in-1 Made Magic from Eva NYC. So I was using this as a first step. This is an airless pump, so I had a hard time figuring out how much was left of it because the top is so like top heavy. But I hated this at first. It was like too much, but then I learned that when I use this one specifically, I have to use it when my hair is more wet than more dry, because if I used it when it was more dry, it really like greased my hair, but if I used it when it was more wet, it did exactly what I wanted to. So if you are going to pick this up and use it the way I have been using it, then use it when your hair is more wet, because it works much better. And I actually really ended up loving this and loving the scent and loving everything about it because I was using it properly. So Oh, it smells so good. It smells, I mean, definitely like artificial coconut, but I loved it. Okay, more on the hair train here. This was my second step in all of my hair stuff. Actually, I think I have all 4 steps here. I do. I have all 4 steps. Anyways, this is the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Anti-Frizz Serum. This was an oil-based serum, and I was using this as my oil-based oil for my hair for the ends of my hair. I never put oil on the roots of my hair because it really greases and flattens out your hair. So only at halfway through into the ends to kind of tame those ends and frizz, and yeah, but I did really like this. It lasted me literally an entire year of using this. I only needed 1 pump and that was it. I did, however, add in some other oils in here, and if you guys can see how the tube thing doesn't go all the way down to the bottom. That was quite annoying to me, so I did have to unscrew it and dump it out to get the rest of it. So that was kind of annoying. But I did really enjoy this. I know Garnier Fructis is not the best brand, but I would repurchase this. Okay, so that was first step and second step of my hair care. This would have been third step. This is the Not Your Mother's Part-Time Air Dry Accelerator. Reduces drying time and enhances natural style with sea buckthorn oil for all hair types. I ended up loving this, you guys. I got this as an alternative to the Garnier Fructis Air Dry Plus avocado oil or aloe oil, I think it is, something like that. I'm actually using that one right now because I have finished this one and I had extras of those, but I loved this one, you guys. It was so good. It smells delicious. Oh, the smell is so fresh, like fresh linens mixed with beachy scents. I don't know, I absolutely love this. It was amazing. The sprayer worked so well on it, and I will say, if you do get this, when you're about almost done with it, add in a little bit of water and shake it up really well. I got another month's worth of use on this because I did that. Because there is a lot of product that's trapped on the edge of the bottle because it is so thick. You definitely want to shake this before you use it. And I loved this, you guys. This is a definite alternative to that. It is cruelty-free and it is made in the USA. So I think I'm going to be purchasing this one instead of the Garnier Fructis one. Although I love that one, this one worked just as good and it smelled just as delicious. So I think I'm going to be going with this one from now on. And I can get Ulta points by buying it from Ulta, so win-win. Okay, and the final step of my 4-step hair process is the Eva NYC Made Magic 10-in-1 Primer. This is the oil-based spray that I spray all over my hair at the very end. You don't want to use too much of this because it will grease and oil your hair a little bit too much. So only 5 or 6 sprays for my entire head. I just rub it all the way in and then just let my hair air dry. You could definitely use this if you are blow drying your hair or styling your hair as well to kind of tame down the frizziness. But gosh, I love this so much. It works amazingly. I have a million backups of this because I never want to go without this in my hair. It does smell very nice for being an oil-based spray. I mean, you can definitely smell that it's an oil spray, but it does have a very nice scent, and yeah, I don't want to go without this. So these were the 4 steps of my hair. So I do a serum here at my roots to my middles when my hair is very damp, with this one specifically. And then I do my oil base at the middle to the ends of my hair. And then I spray my whole head with the Air Dry Accelerator, you know, whatever one you have on hand. And then finally you do your finishing spray with your oil spray, and I do this all in a row so I don't wait time in between. So when I was using this one, I would do it when my hair was a lot more damp, and when I was using, I think the other one was from, I can't remember, but the other one I was using, I needed my hair to be more dry when I used it, so I was waiting until it was all dry. So it really depends on the serum that you're going to use versus how dry your hair is going to be, but those were my 4 steps, and I literally don't want to go without doing those steps every time I wash my hair because it makes a huge difference. Okay guys, I think I have just one final hair product, and I did finish this as a scalp scrub and I absolutely loved it. It's the Christophe Robin Cleansing Volumizing Paste, and I would just use the tiniest little bit of it. It was like a brown, like salty type base. There's like water in here I probably need to dump out. There we go. It was like a salty type base and it was brown. You needed very little just to do a scrub on your scalp, and I would kind of mix in a little bit of my shampoo with it. But basically I would do this as a first step to really get the gunk and the buildup on my scalp off, and then I would do a regular shampoo. So I did really love this. This was just a little sample thing from I think a Sephora Play at some point. I would definitely 100% repurchase this, and I did actually suggest this to one of my girlfriends at work. She bought it and she absolutely loves it. So highly recommend this one. I know that they have quite a few different ones in their line, and I am very, very interested in picking up more, although this is very expensive, so I will wait until there's a VIB sale to pick up more, but I'm running out of scalp scrubs at this point, so this is definitely on my list. Okay, let's switch gears. So we went through some shower stuff. Now I'm gonna show you my floss that I finished up. So I like to show you this kind of stuff because I like to show you what I like to use on my teeth. This is my absolute favorite floss. It is really flat and thin, so it goes between your teeth without hurting your teeth and your gums, which I really love. My gums bleed very, very easily, and that's just how my teeth are. My teeth are very sensitive. You guys know that. So this is the floss that I use, and I absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. So I am going to leave makeup until the very end, as per usual. So I did finish up the Delectable Butter Balm Hand Cream in the Triple Citrus Blend. It smelled absolutely delicious. I loved how it felt. It looks oily because there's like an oil that was in my garbage thing, which is just great. It smells so good. 100% would recommend, and I would repurchase this. Okay, another item that I was using as a hand cream is this Mud Masky Sleep Repair Renewal Moisture Nourishing Mask, not moisturizing. This was like the least favorite cream-based moisturizer I've ever used. I hated it. It felt very greasy, and then it felt dry on the skin, which is exactly what it's supposed to do the opposite of. So no, definitely not. Don't pick this up. Another skincare that you guys have seen is the Ole Henriksen Counterbalance Oil Control Hydrator. I enjoyed this one for the summertime, however I won't repurchase, but I do think it was a nice hydrator, especially under makeup. I do have more of these that I will use, but I won't be repurchasing this one. Okay, a few more skincare. I have the Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion Pore Perfecting Exfoliator. I do really, really love this one, and I like the Microdermabrasion one. I would repurchase, however these are extremely expensive, so I would rather get them for free in these little sample sizes. I have a lot of exfoliators to work through, so I don't need to buy any. But would I purchase this? Probably, maybe, we'll see. But yeah, I did really enjoy this. And I finished the Belif True Cream Aqua Bomb. This is literally the best hydrator ever. Like, I can use this year-round. I can use it for daytime. I can use it at night, and I absolutely love it, you guys. It is like an aqua blue type of color. As you guys can see, it's all gone. I did leave a tiny bit in the lid there so you could kind of see the color. And I like to reuse these little containers for refilling it because I do have a full size that I don't like to bring everywhere with me. It is quite heavy, and these ones are nice and lightweight and travel friendly, so I do reuse these little ones. But this was one that I got at some point and have used, and I absolutely love this one. It is literally my favorite moisturizer. My son actually uses it too. His skin is very sensitive, so he does use this as well. Then I have an empty slash halfway gone nail polish. This did get old and it did go bad on me. It dried out completely. This was from Studio M. It is the Nail Lacquer in Northern Lights. I absolutely love this as a nail top coat. It really gave a beautiful, beautiful like color to the nails. It has like so many different like colors in here. It's almost like a holographic type. But I absolutely loved it. It did dry out on me. As you guys can see, I used up half of the bottle. So really, it was so minimal, the amount that I'm throwing away. So I am going to call this an empty item because I did use more than half of it. I am happy about the usage I got. However, I would totally repurchase this. I don't think I can find this again. So if you guys find this anywhere, let me know because I loved it and it was so good. Does nail polish go in makeup category or does it go in... I don't know, skincare? I'm gonna put it in makeup, I guess. Okay guys, so I have all makeup basically left except for foil packets, so I'm going to go through the makeup empties and then I'll go through all the foil packets and like face masks and stuff that I went through. So I finally finished up this Sephora cream lip stain in the shade 01 Always Red, I think that's what it's called, and it was absolutely beautiful. I wore it for a recent video and it was just so dry. I could barely get one coat on there. I did pull out the stopper quite a while ago and there is a tiny bit left in the bottom that I can't reach with the doe foot, but I'm not going to dig it out. It is so old at this point and I've used it so many times that I am ready to part ways with it and call it an empty item. Absolutely loved it, would 100% repurchase it. However, I don't need any more red lipstick right now, but when I'm ready for it, this is the one I'm going to buy. I also finished off a full-size concealer. This is from ColourPop and it is in the shade Light Neutral. This was before they expanded their shade range, so I'm not sure what this would compare to with now. However, I might want to go like one shade lighter, especially because my skin is typically lighter than it is now. I have a little bit of a tan, but that won't stay for very long. So I did finish this out in the Partners in Cream Project pan, and the doe foot cannot reach any more product. It is so incredibly dry in there. I just can't use it on my eyes anymore. It looks like crap now when I try to, and I have taken the stopper out months ago. So I am happy about the usage I got on this. I got it from a friend when it was a little more than halfway full, and I have now finished it. I won't be repurchasing that ColourPop concealer. I do like the one from Tarte, the Aqua Sealer concealer, better, so I will be buying that one instead. I finished out the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. It did dry out on me. I did revive it twice with eye drops, but it is done. I did wear it for the last time today, and it was so chunky and just, it didn't perform the way it should. So this is done. I did enjoy it, however, I don't think I would repurchase. Then I also finished out the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This was just a little teeny tiny guy. I have finished off, I believe, a deluxe size sample, the like $15 version of it, and I have many full sizes in my collection, so I'm not sad to see this one go. However, I would probably use this as like a setting spray bottle in the future for traveling purposes, because it is so small and compact, and the sprayer was actually very, very good on it, so I will probably use this bottle in the future. I don't think I would repurchase the primer water because I don't think it really does a lot except for like hydrate your face, I guess. I don't know, and I feel like the Mario Badescu can do that as well, so I don't know. I finished out this foundation. This is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Fresh Complexion Foundation in the shade 115. I don't believe they sell this anymore, telling me that this is many, many years old. I'm pretty sure I bought this in like 2016, maybe even before that, but I do have one more of this in my shade range in my collection, so I will be looking to finish that off very, very soon. This was making me break out quite a bit at the very end, and I think that was just because the product is so old in here and it was very, very thick at the very end. So I am happy to say that I have finished this. I used it so many times, but I am just glad to see it go at this point. I did quite enjoy this. I enjoyed the finish. If I can find the comparison to this, I will try to link it, but I'm not sure that I'll be able to, so we'll see. I would repurchase that maybe in the future, but it was quite high coverage for me, and I like a little bit less coverage than that. Okay, and then I also finished off 3 lip glosses. Yes, they are all sample size / deluxe sizes, but I finished them. So I finished the Becca and Chrissy Teigen, can never remember what this is called, Icing Glow Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. It is completely gone. I did take out the stopper. I scraped it at the bottom with a Q-tip. She's gone. I really enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it as much when it was almost gone because the glitter was just too overwhelming. But I did really enjoy this. I have more of these in my collection that I will definitely use. Then I finished off the Too Faced Sweet Peach Creamy Peach Oil Lip Gloss in the shade Pure Peach. I once again did the exact same thing, stoppers out, dug it out with a Q-tip. I won't be repurchasing this one because of the shade. The shade was way, way, way too pink for me, not really my style, and it kind of sat on top of the lips as opposed to sinking in and kind of looking more natural. I do have the I don't know. I have like a darker shade of this, and I have another one of these that I got from Marshalls or TJ Maxx. So I will use those, but I don't think I'll repurchase this. I did love the formula, however, not my favorite lip gloss. I also finished off the Too Faced Lip Injection Glossy. This one is in the shade Milkshake. My husband called this my fire lip gloss. He asked me if my lips were on fire today from my lip gloss, which was hilarious to me because the lip injection part of this does make it feel like kind of that stinging, burning sensation. But I did finish this off completely. I did enjoy it actually quite a bit. However, I won't be repurchasing. I think I might have one or two more of these in my collection if I could remember. But yeah, not something that I will be repurchasing. Okay guys, also I wanted to tell you I did finish off a spray. I believe it was from Bath and Body Works if I'm correct. I could be wrong on that, but it was a cucumber melon body spray, and I actually had it at work for like well over a year, and I wore it every single day. It took me forever, and I can't find the container for it, so I am going to print off a picture of it to include in my inventory because I thought I had it in my bag when I brought it home, and now I just can't seem to find it anywhere, which is super, not like depressing, but like it is kind of, because I worked so hard on finishing that one so that I could put a different spray in my locker at work, and now I can't find it. And it's just like, I don't know, that kind of stuff is just super annoying to me. But anyways, I used that off as well. Thank God. I'm so sick of that scent. I never want to smell cucumber melon ever again. I mean, I'm sure I will at some point, but like not anytime soon. Okay, and then I have quite a few foil packets here. I'm just going to run through them really quick. The Dr. Jart Cicapair Tiger Grass Repair Serum. I liked this. I wouldn't pay the price for it, but if I had more of it, I would definitely use it, and I did enjoy it. I had two of these Bliss Grapefruit and Aloe Body Butter Maximum Moisture Cream. I would definitely repurchase this. Love the scent of it, and I loved the lotiony aspect of it. It was very hydrating without being greasy, and it didn't sit on top of the skin. It really actually sunk into my skin, which I highly appreciated. So I did really enjoy this. I would repurchase. I finished off one of these Hum Vitamin Daily Cleanse dietary supplements. I don't know if it did anything for me. There was only about 3 or 4 pills in here, and I finished it. Nothing to write home about. Then I finished this Tata Harper Regenerating Cleanser Daily Exfoliating Treatment. I really loved this one. I loved the citrusy scent. I loved the lightweight scrubbing aspect of it. I would definitely repurchase this. I used up the Pores No More Luminizer Primer from Dr. Brandt, and I actually really quite enjoyed this. It was a little bit thicker on my skin than I would typically like, so I think this would actually be better in the winter time when my skin is a bit drier. So if I hydrate and moisturize really well and then put this on, I think I would like it a little bit more. But this was actually a very nice glowy primer, and I did quite enjoy it. Not sure if I would repurchase. I would think about it. I would definitely think about this one. I finished 2 of these South Main Under Eye Gels. I did talk about this recently. I did like these, however, they did slip quite a lot on my face. You have to wear them also for 30 minutes, which is a very long period of time, so I had to kind of do nothing when I wore them, which I hate doing. Like if I'm gonna wear a mask, I'm gonna keep doing stuff around the house. It just bugs me to kind of sit around and do nothing while I wear these, so I wouldn't repurchase, although I think I have like one more set in my collection that I would use up. I used up this Ahava Time to Revitalize Extreme Day Cream, and it's supposed to reduce wrinkles and firm skin. I use this as a nighttime like cream moisturizer. I did like it. I didn't get enough of it to really see if it did anything, to be honest. I mean, this was like a, what, 4-use packet? But I did like it when I used it. However, I'm not sure that I would repurchase. I used up the very last of my Esfolio Pumpkin Rejuvenating Masks with Real Pumpkin. I wanted to use these up last year, and I just didn't get to finishing them up. Did finally finish up this last one, and I did really love these, so I would repurchase maybe. I have a million face masks, you guys know that, so I did really like these though. These I bought from like TJ Maxx or Marshalls. It's weird to me that that's my only face mask here in my empties, which I 100% know is wrong. Like, that's not right. I'm not sure. That feels very wrong to me because I know I used up more than that. anyways, we're just gonna go with it. I also finished these up. These were actually in my car for after work. These are the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. They help to exfoliate, tone, and brighten. And I did really like these for after work when I had sweat a lot at work, especially wearing a mask all day long. There was only 10 little pads in here, and you did have to peel this up to open it. So I did like these, however, they did seem to dry out quite a bit at the end. Maybe better packaging would help that. I don't know, but the sticky part is like, it's really sticky still. So I don't know if it just was the time frame that it took me to finish these or what, but the last few did seem very dry, which was okay. But I did quite enjoy using these. I would definitely repurchase, but maybe at a sale or when they're on like 50% off at like 21 Days of Beauty or something like that. But I did enjoy these. Then finally, for another makeup item that I finished, this only took me a couple uses. This is the Bare Minerals Original Foundation with SPF 15, and there are 3 different shades here plus a finishing powder, and it's like that like dry blister pack. But amazingly, you get quite an amount of product in here. I'm always surprised whenever I use one of these like that it covers my whole face. But I did use these colors as like a touch-up powder for when I was doing my makeup. And like when I blow my nose and stuff, I would touch up around my nose with this, and it really worked well. So I had Fair 01, Light 08, which I actually mixed these two together to do almost a full face of foundation, which is amazing. And then today I actually used Medium Beige 12 to touch up around my nose and my mouth a couple times, so that's gone. And then finally, the Original Mineral Veil finishing powder. I loved that finishing powder. It was so nice and lightweight, and it had a slight glowy aspect to it that I really enjoyed. So I did finish up this full blister pack, and I highly recommend this powder foundation. It is one of my favorite powder foundations that I've ever used, so I don't mind using up these little blister packets at all. Okay, so that was all of my empties that I can find at this point for May and June. I will start adding in, I mean, some of them are from July, let's be honest, like 2 or 3 things. But I just wanted to tell you about them, close them out, and start fresh with the new couple of months here. And yeah, show you guys what I've been using, what I loved, and what I didn't. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!